All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to Tips from Elaine's Desk. Proby's Tax and Accounting, CEO of both of those business. So welcome back today, guys. We have some super great information for you guys today. I'm so excited to talk about these 3 keys for elevating your business connection. And this is all we need to make sure that we stay in business, stay successful, and for our business to elevate to the next level, which is what we all want, of course. That's one of the reasons why we are in business, right? Hi, Rod Smith. Thank you for jumping on here. Yes. Thank everybody for tuning in. We are going to have a good time today, guys. And the keys, things that you need to do to keep your business elevating and going to the next level. And that's what we're going to talk about today. And networking is one of the, something you just can't do without. That's one of the greatest advantage to growing your business by networking. We could start a business and we could just stay in our own zone and figure out that it's just going to grow. But networking, guys, let me tell you, we're going to talk about 3 things that you can really do, and this is going to definitely take your business to the next level and have it elevating to the top. It is so critical to network. It's very critical. You cannot do without it. It's a seriously important element in terms of growing and becoming more successful. That's all I can tell you. So let's get into these 3 points, guys. The first point today is you want to build and nurture a professional relationship. So first key to start your networking business, guys, develop and build a professional relationship. You need to do this, right? Because this is the thing. Once you surround yourself with a network of professional folks where you can learn from them, you can teach them a few things, you bring something to the table, everybody, it's a win-win situation. And so this is great. You want to definitely build and nurture a professional relationship. It will definitely take your business to the next level. So let me tell you some of the things you can do in order to accomplish that. Good afternoon, John. Good afternoon, Miss Proby. Thanks for jumping on here. So some of the things in order to accomplish that relationship, guys, that you need to build, you want to make sure that, first of all, you schedule some time to do this. This is the problem. We're always so busy trying to run and operate the business. We do not schedule time to do some of the most important things to take it to the next level. So make sure you schedule time out to build relationships. Go out and network. We're going to talk about all of that, right? Key thing, appreciate others. This is the thing. You have to show people respect and you have to appreciate them. You can't have business relationship with folks and it's just all about you and not about them. So you have to appreciate them as well. So you have to develop your people skills so that you're able to relate and you're able to appreciate others and communicate, right? And this is really key. And the other part about that is you want to be able to listen. You don't want to always have to dominate the conversation. You can't have a circle of professionals where you are in there and you're dominating everything. You have to be able to listen to them as well. They always have stuff to share. What did they say? If you don't listen, you won't learn, right? So this is very key important, guys, in terms of nurturing and building these relationships with professionals. So they have something to offer and you have something to offer. So don't dominate. Make sure that you could listen very well, okay? And then you always have to make sure that you follow through with your commitment. This is another thing. They have to be able to trust you. So if you have a network of professionals that you're dealing with and people in general, right, they have to be able to trust you. So if you make a commitment, something you're going to bring to the table, whatever that might be, make sure that you follow through with this, follow through with your commitment, or, of course, you're going to lose relationship if you don't do that, right? First way to lose relationship is just not follow through with what it is that you say you're going to do. And that's in any way. That's personally and professionally, okay? The other part about this is know when to ask for help. Now, some of us have a tendency to always ask. So you don't want to, as we call it, wear out your welcome. Know when to ask for help. When you want to get some help or some advice from another professional, know when to do that. So you're not just imposing, like I would say, imposing on them. So know when to ask for help. That's really great. People are very good with understanding when you respect their time and you respect their knowledge, and then you just know when to ask for help. They are so much more willing to help you. And again, reciprocate. Make sure that you're giving. Don't just take. You can't build a relationship with anybody, anywhere, professionally or personally, if all you do is want to take. You're not giving anything, not bringing anything to the table. Okay, so this is building a nurturing professional relationship, guys, with what we're talking about here. And the whole key again is developing your people skills so that you are able to communicate and relate. All right, so those are some of the things that I wanted to talk about in this section. First point that we must do, and we have to build trust so that people will, communicate with you well, and then those relationships will last. Once they can trust you, those relationships will last. That's what you want. You want to have lasting business relationship. Okay. So that's my first point. We're talking about 3 key tips for elevating your business connections. And we're talking about building relationship. The first one is building and nurturing your professional relationships. That's the first thing you have to do, right? Very important. Hey, learner, thank you for the hearts. Thanks for jumping on here. What did she say here? It is, she said hi to Joan. Okay. Yes. So the second point today, guys, hit like and share on this video. Hit like and share on this video. Get everybody involved. Super important. And a lot of stuff we talk about, again, like I said, it's business related, but it's also personal related. Because, again, if we don't know how to exercise this stuff in our personal lives, you won't be able to do it business-wise anyway. So second point today is leveraging networking events online and online platforms. And this is another good way to build relationship and elevating your business. So you can go to in-person event, there's seminars, there's all type of conferences, all type of industry gatherings. Sometimes it's just these, first Fridays, first Thursdays. Professional folks get together and they gather all the time doing different things, different events, whatever that is. This is a great way to elevate your business and spread your network, or widen your network, meet new people, take it to a whole nother level. This is beautiful. Again, now, that we can go back out to a whole lot of these things. Let's do them as long as you are able to go. And the other thing, like I said, set aside time for this. All right. Because the thing is, we, again, claim that we're too busy. We can't attend these things. We don't go, but we need it to elevate our business because we have to go. We have to network and we have to broaden our horizon. Got to do this, right? And one of the things that I really like about now, as opposed to when I was going to a whole lot of networking events and you go and you gather all these business cards and you take them back and then you have to put them in your, back then you had your Rolodex and all this stuff. Nowadays they have this beautiful stuff now because everything is so technology. You get all kinds of information and all it is you scan a barcode, or they have these business cards that, you can just scan these cards and, your phone can take pictures of certain things. It makes it so much easier for when you go to these network events. It doesn't matter how many people you meet. It's so easy to take that information and compile it in one place. And it's already there that you can utilize it and reach out to these folks afterwards, right? Send an email or, just make a phone call if need be, and just keep that networking tight, right? That's what we got to do. So isn't it so much nicer to go and do it these days as opposed to going back and collecting all these business cards and half the time you don't know where they are. I mean, where you put them or anything like that. So I just love the way things are. So nowadays, technology just makes it so much easier for us. And then when you go out, guys, you have to make sure, of course, that you are totally prepared with your information as well. So if everybody have digital cards or whatever it is they're scanning, you make sure that yours is there so that it's very easy for them to reach you and very easy for you to reach them. Okay, so it's just that simple. And the next thing, online, you want to take advantage of online platforms. Some of us are still not utilizing our online platforms as we should. I mean, and I know there's so many of them out there, and you won't be able to do all of them, but pick a few of them that you really want to work on. You have LinkedIn out there, guys. You could do Twitter. You can do your Facebook groups. This is a good way to get in and meet a lot of folks. There's another platform, Alignable. A lot of professionals is on Alignable, and they're reaching out, and you're reaching out to them. So you can also network online. So you don't have to go everywhere in person anymore. You could do all this online. And one of the things about online platform, and some of us are guilty of not doing this, you have to spend it, again, take some time out to engage. Post, information that's going to be very valuable to folks. Engage in conversation. People hate when you come into these groups and all you want to do is just post your information and this is it. You just want them to know what you do, but engage. You have to engage. Take the time out to engage on their posts and give them valuable content. Engage in their content. You can't just jump in and jump out and expect for anyone to give you any type of respect and say, okay, well, we are having a network going on here. They won't remember you if that's all you do. So take the time out. You go into these professional groups, go in there, engage. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of good information, and give them valuable information as well. Okay. Take the time out. Block some time to do this. We have to. Just like you block some time to go, block some time to sit at your desk or at home or wherever it's comfortable and engage online. It's very, very important. And then you can also join other types of organization, right? There's so many different organizations out there. Sometimes we tend to just stay in our little comfort zone. We don't want to reach out. We don't want to join other organizations. We don't want to be a member of anything. And so you stay in your comfort zone. This is no way to really elevate your business, guys. Not at all. You got to go out and make connections. Okay. So those are my points on leveraging networking events and online platforms. Those are some tips that you can use. Norman Strong, thanks for jumping on here. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so let's move on, guys. Hit like and share on this video. We're talking about 3 key tips for elevating your business connections, which is something that we all definitely, crucially need in order for a business to elevate and go to the next level and be successful, okay? So the third point today, right? Expanding your business network and accessing new opportunities. Now, I just said that we love to stay in our comfort zone. Well, this should take us out of our comfort zone. We need to explore other industry. Don't not just stick to what you do, right? This is my industry. I'm going to stay in here, and this is all I'm going to do. Explore other industry, right? Go out, go above and beyond what it is that you do on a normal basis, because this is fine. What you have to offer, your service or your product, can be useful to just anyone for the most part, right? So if you just stick to your industry and stick in your comfort zone, again, you're not broadening your horizon. So what you need to do, again, is get out of your comfort zone, get into some other circles, and expand your reach, okay? And that is great. You have to approach people, maybe other influencers, other people who have a broader network than you do, and, team up with them. Attend some of the stuff that they're giving. Do some of this stuff, and you go out and you meet people from a whole nother, like we say, a whole nother caliber. Nothing to do with what exactly that you do, but I guarantee you will find people within that network, within that event, that can use your services, or not only that, may have services or product that you can use as well, right? So then it's reciprocated. There again, you can build a professional relationship with someone else, and guess what? They can bring you leads. They may know people who can use your services or who can use your products. See, so that's what networking is all about. So it's okay to reach out of your circle. Again, another way for you guys to expand your networking is you can do showcasing, have certain things like speaking engagements. That's a great way to do it too. Always is. I see a lot of times on online, people are asking for people to come and speak at different events. They're having some type of seminar, or they're doing some type of workshop. They're looking for people to speak. So take advantage of some of those things, right? So reach out, take advantage of some of those things. And then other things that you could do as well is get involved with community events, right? Give back to the community. There's always these nonprofit stuff. There's always something going on in the community that they're reaching out and they're giving back to the community. Get involved with stuff like that. This is a great way to network, because you will run into people that are servicing the community, giving back to the community, that you can network with. And again, those could be a great source to really take a business to the next level. If they don't need your service or your product, they may know someone that does. This is how it expands. All right. So get out, get involved in the community as well. And therefore, you will find people who once you could deliver, you can give them, you can share, you can assist, and then they will in turn bring more business back to you and do the same thing, because they know that you not only care about what it is that you're doing, but you also care about the community at large. And people love that. They love when you care about the community. So those are my 3 points, guys. 3 key tips for elevating your business connections. Let me just recap these for you. Okay. So make sure we practice these things. The first one is building and nurturing professional relationships. We got to have this. Got to have professional relationships, and we got to nurture them. Make them lasting, right? Not just we meet someone today and that's it. Have lasting relationships. Second one is leveraging your networking platforms. got to use those things, right? We're in today's technology. We have to use it. It allows us to reach out even farther than we were before. You're in your city. Now you can go worldwide, nationwide. Okay. So leverage your platform, go to networking events, and then use your online platform to even reach further folks, right? And third one, expand the business network, accessing new opportunities. When you get into areas that is definitely not necessarily what it is that you do, you learn something new, you get into new opportunities, and what happens? You network with folks who again can bring you more business, and this is how your business will elevate to the next level. This is what we want. Okay, so here are some tips that now assist you, help you, so you don't just stay in your comfort zone and limit what it is that you can make. And when you do that, guys, you limit your revenue, right? You limit your revenue. If you can make $1 million and in your comfort zone, you can make 2 million. If you go out of your comfort zone and leverage all the folks in the platform and the networking that you have, then who don't want to do that, right? So, all right. So those are my 3 tips today. Okay. So with that said, I want to make sure that you guys make some notes on here. If you have any other tip or anything else that you want to share with us, feel free to put it in the chat, right? I always come back to you and read those comments. So with that said, guys, I want to remind you guys, Tips from Elaine's Desk is a place where there's so much information. I know we don't always have this online. That's another thing too, but it is there with a lot of information for those of you who haven't started your business, those of you who still need to take your business to the next level, those of you who are still confused about what should I form? And I still know some of you guys out there, you're operating as a sole proprietor, but you're still not sure whether or not you should form a corporation, or you should do an LLC, or you should do an S Corp. You're still a little confused about that. Okay, so you can get some clarity at Tips from Elaine's Desk, and I love this part, you can book a 15-minute free consultation with me at probistax.com. This is awesome because I've gotten a lot of consultation appointments in the last several months. Every single day, there's 1 or 2 conversation that I have with folks, and they all have almost the same questions. So I said, I'm going to start recording those questions. They're pretty much about the same thing. Everyone's still a little confused. So I'll be happy to give you some clarity, guys. So make sure that you go there, or just call the office at 323-290-9034. And I'll be happy to talk to you and get you some clarity. This is personal or business, anything financially. And I'll have to say this, if you guys have not done your taxes yet, make sure that you call Proby's Tax and Accounting. We could do your taxes no matter where you are. Go to our website and you can upload all your documents. It's very secure. We have a lot of qualified personnel at Proby's Tax and Accounting can help you with whatever your needs are, personal. Otherwise, we do taxes, accounting. We got payroll department and or small business solution department, operations, and anything that you have. And I don't always like talking about this, but if you have a tax problem, we can help you with that too. We can resolve this tax problem for a little bit of money, and you can pay the government a whole lot less. Norman Strong. Okay, so with that said, guys, I think that brings us to the end of our session today. Join us back here on Thursday, August the 10th at 1 p.m. Great affirmations for entrepreneurs. Now, this is going to be good, guys. Affirmations, okay? Great affirmations. This is going to be super huge. I am going to enjoy that one. And Joan says, thank you for the great information. You're very welcome, Joan. Thank you for jumping on here. Thank all you guys for jumping on here. And you guys have been supportive, and always hit like and share on this video. All right. With that said, you guys have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday afternoon. See you guys back here on Thursday. And with that said, take care of each other and take care of yourself. Thanks. Bye-bye.